Hello, and welcome to Ninja Reviews. I'm your host, Ninja Jordan, and as the name might suggest, I'm a highly trained master of stealth assassination, and I'm putting my lifetime of mental and physical training towards reviewing video games. Seeing that this is our first Ninja review, I felt it only appropriate that we review one of the first and most popular Ninja games, Ninja Gaiden on the NES. Ninja Gaiden originally released in the arcades in October 1988 and was ported to home consoles later that year, and while the two versions are quite different from one another, it's worth noting that the arcade version and the console version were produced and released almost simultaneously. The story centers around the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, who travels to America to avenge the death of his father. However, upon arriving there, he's shot and captured by a female FBI agent who gives him a mysterious demon statue. After that, Ryu finds his father's old partner, Walter Smith, who tells him of two demon statues of light and shadow, whose power could resurrect an ancient demon. From there, Ryu must fight to reclaim the two statues from an evil figure who would use them to control the world. It's an intense story that combined an anime aesthetic with a film noir cinematic style that was impossible to resist. It constantly kept you guessing, and made you want to press on to see each new part, which, unlike most games at the time, was delivered through in-game cutscenes. While games having cutscenes is pretty standard nowadays, Ninja Gaiden is one of the first games to feature a complex story that wasn't wholly delivered within the manual book. Okay, so back then, games had these things called manual books, and they were kind of like little booklets that came with the game and told you the controls and stuff. And since most games were not really complex and really no bigger than your average MP3, manual books usually had a lot of background story info to help give you the necessary context of the game you were playing. Okay? Okay. But Ninja Gaiden doesn't simply stand out for its storytelling, but also its impressive visuals and unparalleled audio. I know it might not look like much, but keep in mind, this game came out in 1988, and compared to stuff like this, which released around the same time, Ninja Gaiden displays an incredible amount of detail, even for the 8-bit era, with levels that are beautifully designed and suit the game's higher level of storytelling. But the best thing about Ninja Gaiden is its music. I'm not kidding. Next to Castlevania, these are some of the best tracks that can be found on the NES. Honestly, I can't even adequately describe how amazingly composed each track is. Just listen to this. And this. And oh my god, this. Every single track gets your heart pounding and perfectly pumps you up for the fast-paced ninja action in every stage. Where Ninja Gaiden really stands out is in its gameplay. I've heard some notable internet figures claim that this game is really hard.
Wow. Fuck! This is impossible! How am I supposed to beat this?
And I can see that being true for normal people, but for a seasoned ninja such as myself, it's really not that hard. I mean, once you hone your reflexes to a razor's edge, undergo intense mental training to surpass the limits of the 5 senses, and master the art of ninja focus, then it's really easy to play like this. Ninja Gaiden is the pinnacle of action platforming on the NES. It tests your every ninja sense as you execute every jump, every slash, and every ninja star with expert precision, and only the most hardened of ninjas can defeat it. Honestly, I really like Ninja Gaiden because it really captures what it's like to be a ninja. Every day is a constant barrage of craziness flying at you, and it takes all of your wits to survive. I, for one, can't even go to the grocery store without jaguars, boxers, and the military all barreling towards me. Honestly, if Ninja Gaiden has one problem, it's some pretty weak boss fights. Don't get me wrong, conceptually, they're all cool and really well designed, but they just have no real dynamism to them. They kind of just potter around and you just have to slash away in order to defeat them. Considering how intense the rest of the game is and the precision needed for the action platforming, it's a shame the boss fights didn't have a lot more going on. But really, what else can be said about Ninja Gaiden? It's a classic that still holds up to this day. Its seamless blending of intriguing story, intense action platforming gameplay, incredible level design, and musical accompaniment makes it a must-play for anyone who considers himself a gamer. Ninja Gaiden gets 4 Ninja stars out of 5, and the official Ninja seal of approval. Well, thanks so much for watching the first Ninja review. If you enjoyed this video, why not hit the like button? And if you want to stay up to date with game reviews by an actual ninja, subscribe to my channel. But for the first Ninja review, this has been your Ninja Jordan. Goodbye.